roles. The upper school director at Abington Friends School, and I participated in the Black Directors Community of Practice this
Hi,
year.
my name is Ashley Cross, and I am the middle school division head at Boyd Buchanan School in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
My name is Dr. Andrea Quintero. I work at the Charlotte Latin School.
My name is Mary Beth Hyde. I am the head of lower school at the Pike School in Andover, Massachusetts, and I am part of the lower school curriculum leaders community of practice. I was craving connection with folks who do similar work to me, not constantly, but in small bursts, just when I need them. I find the perspective of people who do not work at my school to be hugely helpful in my day-to-day
By
work.
this fourth year, I felt like I needed kind of a similar space to be able to connect with people who kind of were similarly experiencing my role. The opportunity to join an affinity group space that mapped onto that kind of role specific need felt like I have to
Came
do
from
this.
public school for over 16 years, and I was desperately seeking that connection and partnership that I had once had in the public school setting with other principal leaders.
It's a space to share ideas, ask questions, and learn alongside others who understand the unique challenges of this job. Unlike traditional models that are often one-directional and limited, this community of practice gave us an opportunity to share, collaborative. It evolves based on what members need and bring to the table.
This place was reflective. Like this space just, I didn't feel like I had to prepare heavily to enter the space. And I always left the space feeling like I was able to process some feelings or thoughts that were following me throughout the month or the week leading up to the moment where we connected.
Because I felt like I could be vulnerable and transparent about the things that I was going through. And I felt so affirmed because I often felt like I wasn't alone. So we had that camaraderie, and then I learned and grew from that and had things to take back to my school.
I find that the relationships that we build in the cohort they just allow for more meaningful conversations than, for example, if I were working really intensely with a group at a conference or a workshop or a seminar that would never then be together again. The fact that we're going to see each other from month to month strengthens those relationships and adds accountability.
In a space with people who understand your job, you're able to be comfortable in what you're saying. They understand what you're saying. It's a shared understanding, and it creates a sense of trust and belonging.
It feels amazing. I'm very grateful for it. I draw on it when I'm not in that space. I think a lot about all of the nods and knowing looks that we exchange over Zoom, and that just reinforces how connected we are and how much understanding there is shared among that group.
Satisfying. It feels edifying. It feels clarifying, retaining, sustaining. It makes me feel like I can keep on doing this job. It even makes me feel like I'm doing a good job at this job. I could be really reactive to feedback. I think being in a space of division directors, especially specifically Black division directors, allowed me to not feel so reactive to feedback. It also offered me kind of the courage to keep on pursuing the change that my community requires.
So a specific instance that I know was really impactful for me was I had an area of growth opportunity within my team leads, my grade level chairs. And I connected with a colleague from a different city at a different school who was having the same situation. And we talked through what worked and didn't work. She was able to share resources with me, and then I was able to take them and run with them at my school.
I think that a community of practice for educators would offer kind of a positive habit of being able to get out of our silos, not just departmentally, but out of our school silos to think about like why we do this in the first place and what the possibilities of doing it now are, doing it in this present moment are.
But it's so comforting to know that you're not alone and that you develop a network of people who have great ideas and we're smarter together, and then you grow from that opportunity.
Well, normalizing, which feels really good. And also just connection is the word that I think
There's
of.
not really one word, but I am going to give you one word. And that one word is empowering. Being in this group has become a professional lifeline.